What's wrong with your people, man? You pulling me over bogus because I use my turn signal. I saw you behind me, I used my turn signal, so you didn't pull me over. You pulled me over after I used my turn signal. Run your cameras back.
Go get the handcuffs. You think this is fun? You like this? Turns, why are we doing this? Go on, turns. Turns, relax, bro. That's what's happening, bro.
Let's face it, we all have our bad days. But while you might be able to get away with disrespecting friends and acquaintances, ignoring direct orders from the cops is a different story. Do so, and you'll quickly find out what happens when wannabe tough guys threaten police but get humbled.
Oh, right there. You like your Tahoe or whatever you're driving? Guess what? You're gonna be in a Hyundai Kia after this, you
On September 3rd, 2023 in Florida, an officer noticed a vehicle blocking the road and initiated a traffic stop.
You gonna let these people pass you?
Don't worry about what I do.
You're blocking the road.
Don't worry about me.
You just accused me of blocking the road and you're blocking
Don't worry about me. Listen, we can take this traffic stop further if you want to.
You're the one
Either
doing
you can
it.
sit
It's all
here-
recorded. I got dash cams and I got
I
back
got
rear
you.
camera.
Have your dash cams.
Robert,
Good.
you need to calm down, dude.
He's blocking these people from passing us. And he's accusing us of that. He's
He's
accusing us of that, and he's
just
doing
making
it.
sure we were all right.
But
You
he's
need to calm
accusing us.
down.
We pulled off the road. That's what he said. You're
I got
blocking
you.
the roadway.
You want to
He's
keep
walking
if you want to keep talking, I could start going through your vehicle because I smell marijuana in it.
I have a medical marijuana license.
Okay.
You want to see it?
All right.
My ID.
Are you allowed to smoke marijuana
Yes.
anywhere beside your house?
Everywhere.
No,
Everywhere
that is
legally
not
allowed.
true. That's not true.
Illegally allowed. I
Not
have
true.
two businesses.
You can't
Ask
smoke it in
me.
public.
Ask me.
You can't smoke it in public.
Am I smoking in front of you? Exactly. Shut up. Do your job.
I am doing my job. Thank you
Shut
very
up
much.
and do your job.
I am doing my
Am I
job.
smoking weed in
All
front
right.
of you? Shut up and do
Let me
your
have your
job.
ID.
Talk about some serious disrespect. This tough guy should have taken his friend's advice and calmed the hell down. If he keeps this up, it's not going to go well for him. While the suspect was busy berating the officer, one of the women grabbed his ID and gave it to the officer.
Robert, go over here and go to the front of my vehicle, Robert.
No.
If you tell me no again, you're going to go to jail, buddy.
What did I do? For what? For what?
Go to the front of my
What
vehicle.
did I do?
Go to the front of my vehicle.
What are you going to put me in jail for?
Don't play this game.
You want to? No.
Front of my vehicle.
No, stop.
Ready to get out of this.
This
Come on.
man is
Robert,
infringe on my free behalf.
Robert, I just need to talk to you, buddy. That's all I need to do.
We're
Go to the front of my
talking, aren't
vehicle. Front of my vehicle.
Front of my vehicle.
If you
Front
do,
of my vehicle.
stay away from
Whoa!
my vehicle.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw it, man.
Look at this man.
Front of the vehicle.
Look at this man.
Front of the vehicle.
You're
Front of
pushing
the
me. I didn't
vehicle.
touch you.
Stop.
I didn't touch you. I didn't do nothing to you. You guys saw this, right? Get your camera out right now. I didn't do nothing to you. You got my ID right there. And what are you handcuffing me for?
Because you're not listening to me.
I did. You got my ID right there. Your ID is right there.
If Robert didn't want to be handled like that and pushed to the front of the officer's vehicle, perhaps he should have followed the officer's orders and walked over there on his own. This guy was in a league of his own, and everyone, including his friends, knew exactly why they placed him in handcuffs.
Dude, you really put my handcuffs on me for nothing. And I came this way.
Yeah, I'm like, I still need additional hand plates.
And I came this way. You like told me to come this way, I came this way, and you still pushed me up on your truck. And I came this way, and he smashed me on his own truck.
You're trying to go the wrong way.
And he's got my ID.
Okay, give him your ID. Please stop.
And now what?
Keep your hand right there.
What are you doing? You broke my collarbone. Get the down. My hand. Get the down. I gave you my hand. He just broke my collarbone. He just broke my collarbone, dude. Because he didn't put a handcuff on right. Look at him, all by himself. I am chill, dude. Look at me. Videotape this. He broke my collarbone. I didn't do nothing. All I did was listen. Ow, it hurts. It's coming out my skin now. You're a dumb. Look at him. He's by himself. I'm not resisting.
You are resisting.
No, I ain't. I walked to your truck, you stupid shit. You're a stupid shit. You're a stupid shit.
The only stupid one here is Robert. He claimed to be cooperating, but the video evidence and the witness testimony clearly showed otherwise. He even went so far as to claim he exhibited zero resistance, but he violently pulled away from the officer as he tried to put the cuffs on. As a result, he received a collarbone injury in the process.
Oh,
right there.
you like your Tahoe or whatever you're driving? Guess what? You're gonna be in a Hyundai Kia after this. You stupid.
Stay right here.
You broke my collarbone. It's sticking out my chest, and I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
All you had to do was
I
listen.
walked with you to your truck. You.
All you had to do was listen.
Your
buddy.
dash cam showed it. Your dash cam showed everything.
All you had to do was
I
listen.
walked with you. I walked with you, you dumb shit. You dumb shit. You're by yourself. And
Stay
I
right
didn't
there.
do
Don't
nothing.
move. I don't want you to get hurt.
You already hurt me.
Don't
You
move.
already hurt me.
Don't move.
Dude. Call your supervisor. Get your supervisor out here right now.
Stay right there.
Call his supervisor right now. Right now, cat. Dude, get off of me. You're touching my butt. Dude, he sexually assaulted my butt. You got the video? He touched my butt and balls. Quit touching my back, you sexually fucking frustrated gay. Get off of my butt. Dude, this is touching my butt in weird ways I've never been touched before. I've never been touched by a cop this way. Dude, he's touching my balls and my butt. This is a weird situation. I am so weirded out right now.
Chill out, buddy.
Dude, quit touching my butt.
You're gonna stay right there until
Dude,
somebody
he's
else
touching
comes
my
in.
butt. This is on video. He touched my butt.
As far as that interaction goes, I'm wondering who it was stranger for. The officer, Robert, or our viewers. After informing Robert that he was under arrest for resisting, the officer radioed for backup and EMS to treat the man's collarbone injury.
You got this on video, guys? Thank God. He broke my collarbone and I walked with him to his truck like ass. I am bleeding internally. I'm in a lot of pain. Can you at least
Sit down.
Can you at least
Sit
loosen
down.
the cuff up a little
No,
bit?
sit down. You're not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. Can you
You're
loosen the
not
cuff
going
up, you
anywhere. You're
stupid?
right there.
I didn't do anything wrong. What did I do wrong? Ah, look at him. He don't know. What did I do wrong?
I already told you.
What did I do wrong, you stupid?
Jail for resisting.
For resisting what?
Yeah, I'm still.
Resisting what? I walked to you with your truck when you broke my collarbone, you dumb. You dumb.
Really rough morning.
And what did I do to get to that point? Nothing.
You
You're
guys
dumb.
Down. I got him under control.
You're a dumb.
I am
You
so
need to be
sorry.
under control for breaking citizens' collarbone. You dumb.
While Robert continued threatening to sue the officer, a backup unit and EMS arrived on scene. While Robert tried to convince the backup officers that he was a victim of police brutality, they weren't buying it. While the man played the victim, the officer brought EMS up to speed.
I took him to the ground. When I took him to the ground, I heard a pop in his shoulder. He said his collarbone was broken, but it was a pretty loud pop. So,
Okay, do you want us to take him to the hospital then?
yeah, he's
Yes.
gonna have to go to the hospital.
Okay, no, not a problem. Which one would you prefer? Because we're right on the cusp here.
Any river would be great. The Cleveland Clinic.
Cleveland, okay, not a problem.
I can follow you guys to
Is
Cleveland
he
Clinic.
able to walk, or can we just?
This guy
So let's talk
violated
to
my
him.
rights completely.
He's pretty.
When I pulled off the side of the road, he said, "What did I do wrong? You're blocking the roadway."
Listen,
He blocks the roadway and blocks everybody coming this way and accuses me of doing that such deed. And he
So-
slams me and breaks my shoulder.
do you want to talk to
I
these
walked
guys?
to him. Is that your?
It's EMS.
No, I want your supervisor.
He's coming too.
Oh yeah, he
Let's
broke my
go. Let's go
collarbone.
with EMS.
This threw me on the ground. I walked to him with his sheriff truck to
Let's
his
go
truck,
with- let's go
and
with
then he
EMS.
slams me on the ground. This left collarbone
Come on,
is
boss.
broken.
Okay, we're gonna have to take you to the hospital. You're okay?
No,
with
I'm
that?
waiting for his boss.
Yeah, you can wait inside.
No,
there.
we're waiting for his boss.
You can
Ow!
wait inside of the
Stop
the
touching me.
ambulance.
And he touched my hole. This guy touched my balls. You guys videotaped all that, right? Yeah.
All right, well, let's get up and let's
This
go.
is gonna be on the news.
In typical tough guy fashion, this guy confused to continue interacting with the arresting officer. While he might have had a point that he was being pulled over for something trivial, that didn't give him the right to argue, disrespect, and disobey direct orders.
See how weird he's being?
Well, I
That's
mean,
how weird he was in the
Can you
beginning.
transport him with behind his back?
You're weird. You're weird.
Whatever.
You're weird.
Whatever's.
Why'd you pull me over,
I'll
weirdo?
take. Listen to me. This is what got
No,
in
you
trouble in
listen
the
to
first
me.
place.
You work for me. You work for me.
You're gonna go in the front.
You idiot. You're an idiot. You're about to lose your nice Tahoe, you idiot.
Do your thing.
You're an idiot.
Don't resist. You're gonna go back on the ground.
You're a fucking dumb.
Don't resist.
Resist what? Resist what? What's the charge, you dumb shit? There is no charge, you dumb shit. Or left one. Ah, we need a supervisor. You stupid. You're stupid. You f***ed up. Yeah, I need his boss here before we leave. Ow! You stupid shit.
Have a seat.
And I walked with you all the way to
Have
the
a
truck.
seat.
It's on your video camera, you stupid shit.
Have a seat.
You're a kid. Call his boss here.
Have a seat.
I will. Call his boss. You gonna lock me to this thing. Shut up. Where is he?
As the tough guy found out, he wasn't the one calling the shots. He was definitely headed somewhere, but it wasn't to his house. In the end, they charged the man with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. If you thought this guy had a problem with authority, wait till you get a load of our next suspect. On the 10th of May, 2022, in Chicago, Illinois, an officer pulled a driver over after he failed to activate his turn signal when changing lanes. However, what should have been a routine stop quickly spiraled out of control when the driver's ego got behind the wheel.
Hey, what's up, man? No biggie. You just didn't use the turn signal when you're going to the right lane.
Yes, I did.
No, I didn't. I didn't
You was
see it.
behind. You was behind me, so I made sure I used turn signal.
Okay.
Can you move the window down? Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Hey, put the window back down.
I'm not rolling shit. Don't touch my window, man. I'm not rolling shit. What's wrong with your people, man? You pulling me over bogus because I used my turn signal. I saw you behind me. I used my turn signal, so you didn't pull me over. You pulled me over after I used my turn signal. Run your cameras back. Second of all, I don't got to roll down. Get off my windows, knocking on my. I paid for this cop. On my face, buddy. Where's your license?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell your partners to chill out. This is a traffic stop, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Traffic stop.
Tell your buddies to calm down, man. I ain't smoking. I ain't no oil.
I'm
You tough.
They're fine. They both got their hands in their legs. They're fine. For now. But we'll see.
Given that the vehicle had tinted windows, the officer asked the suspect to keep them down for their safety. The driver denied any wrongdoing, claiming he signaled when he switched lanes. Whether he's got OCD or wanted to show off his power windows, the man ignored the officer's request and kept rolling them up and down.
Hey, call me a white shirt.
1161 truck. Hey, can we get a white shirt over here?
Please. Because you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
You is.
I'm trying to talk to you like normal.
You're not
human
talking
being,
to me.
like an
You
adult.
listen. You pulled me over bogusly.
No, I didn't.
I saw you behind me when you got behind me, man.
Okay.
I said, they finna pull me over. I used my turn signal. I got over to the right. You just said I ain't used my turn signal. I know for sure I used it.
So you used it for sure when you turned left.
I didn't even turn left. I came off Jackson. I made a right off Jackson. And
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you merged
I never
right.
got into a left lane. You
You got
sound
into the right
crazy.
lane, then you merged back left here.
No, I did not.
You
You
were right.
crazy. You're crazy.
Not crazy.
This harassment. You're harassing me, man.
Due to the suspect's aggressive behavior, the cops started to think that he might have something to hide. As a result, they asked the man to step out of the vehicle. If he just politely rolled his window down and cooperated, at that point, he would have been on his way.
You telling me to step out for what? What for what reason?
What am I asking you to step up for? So that I can conduct the rest of the traffic stop out here.
The traffic stop for what?
The traffic
For
stop
a ticket? For no turn signal?
for failure to use the turn signal, for no city sticker,
That-
and for no
that does
seatbelt.
not cause-
And for no seatbelt.
That does not cause me to get out.
Yes, it does. Because it's the law.
For no tickets and no seat, but everything to get out of our car, you goofy ass doctor.
You got an ID on you so I can write you a ticket?
Hey, officer, hey, officer.
Do you have an ID?
Hey,
I
officer,
need to
hey,
see
officer,
your
hey,
ID.
officer, hey, officer. A traffic stop, officer. Hold on, let my window up. Get off my window. What you doing, buddy? What's all that about?
What's all what about?
You see what I'm saying? What's wrong with y'all, man? What be the deal with y'all?
What's the deal with what?
You guys. I just got off work. You wanna know where I came from?
Sure.
I just got off work. I work at street. Anything else? You're harassing me because I know for sure I used my turn signal. You saw my tinted windows. You thought you had a goofy, right?
No.
Now I don't ride with straps. I don't sell drugs and none of that.
Okay.
You're
Good.
a goofy. You're a goofy, man. Right, my ticket.
I will once you get out of the car.
The officer told the suspect that his sergeant was on the way. By this point, it seemed like the officer and the suspect were locked in a power struggle over their principles. The suspect insisted he'd done nothing wrong and therefore felt like he didn't have to cooperate.
What's up? What's the problem? Is you're refusing lawful order to step out of the vehicle. It's Supreme Court law.
No, we don't. Supreme Court, no. The law states. Hold on. The law states I keep my hands on the steering wheel at the traffic stop. The law states I ask permission to reach and get my driver's license. The law states I ask permission to get my insurance or my registration.
Your hand in your hand.
This is what I'm saying. So my probable cause or you telling me you got the car for what reason?
For what reason?
Yeah.
So that we can talk on back on your rights.
I don't need to get out of my car to talk to you. Talk. My window is down.
Okay, well you can keep it down then, please. You don't mind.
It's down.
Okay, but I'm telling you what's going on. You wanted a white shirt, right?
No, I wanted a white shirt. You asked me to get out of my car.
Yeah, right. So
I'm not getting out of my car.
Coming. And if you don't get out of the car, then you can be arrested for resisting lawful order.
I'm not resisting a lawful order because hold on. I'm not resisting a lawful order because in law I don't have to get out of my car for no reason. There's no reason for me to get out of my car. What is the reason?
What is the reason?
Yeah.
You got us under arrest, basically.
And what? Okay.
Conclude the rest of the traffic stop.
To conclude the rest of the traffic stop. And what law does the state in order to get a
Pennsylvania
ticket?
versus Mims.
This is Chicago.
Doesn't matter. Supreme
So
Court law.
dumb with my car.
Oh, okay, now I'm dumb. It's fine.
You dumb and you a
Here's my sergeant.
sorry.
Okay, now you're under arrest if you don't get out of the car.
Just take me to jail. Take me to jail.
These tough guys were definitely pushing their luck. It was almost as if they wanted to go to jail. The cops are under no obligation to debate every suspect they pull over. If that were the case, they'd never get anything done.
The problem is they're refusing to put the windows down. They're moving throughout the entire cab, and we asked them to get out because of that, and they refuse to get out.
Rear seat passenger, Minnie's got no seatbelt, Minnie's got no seatbelt, got no city sticker. Now we're up to 3 violations for nonsense. For absolute nonsense.
They're giving you a lawful order to step out of the car. Let's step out.
No problem. I'll get out this motherfucker. Don't touch me, man.
Step to the back. Okay, let's step to the back.
Get away from me.
Everybody's gonna get out of the car now, man. Everybody's gonna get out of the car. That's right. Everybody's gonna get out of the car. You're doing too much, man. Hey. Hey, relax. Relax.
Hey, listen. You not. I'm not on the right.
Relax.
Touch me, man.
Relax, man. Hey.
I didn't threaten you. I told you don't touch me.
Hey.
I ain't threatening you.
This guy got just what he asked for. There was no need to get in the cops' faces and shout at them like that. If you disagree with an officer about why you were pulled over, the best course of action is to cooperate and dispute it in court. This type of behavior will just land you in handcuffs.
I'm not getting no handcuffs, man.
Relax. Hey, tell them to relax.
Relax. What y'all got us for? Man, get the off me, man.
Relax. Yeah.
What y'all got us for?
Hey,
Ain't no come.
what?
Yo, man, get off me, man. I snapped away from him. Relax, you make it a lot worse. Get off me, man.
Help us. Don't just stand. Grab arm.
What are you grabbing for? You resisting? I'm not resisting. Yes, you are. You grabbing for me? Stop.
You got a case, right?
Yeah. A lot of compliance gets you a long way.
You stop. If you get pulled up by the police, they take you out.
Get out
For
the car.
what?
That's what they
For
requested.
what, though?
By law.
Why ain't no bad law? You a motherfucking low lie.
Here, I'm gonna sit.
You tell me I've been in jail 1,000 times, man. Explain to you if you sit down.
The suspect explained that he was convinced his tinted windows were the reason he was pulled over. Essentially, this guy thought he was being racially profiled. Unfortunately, he let his emotions get the best of him and lashed out at the cops without any evidence of mistreatment. And he wouldn't be the only one that got arrested that day.
At the end of the day, if your son was respectful, I would have just given him a warning and that's it. It was going to be a simple conversation. But then your son wanted to get crazy about things for no reason. All the windows are tinted. He rolls up the window. Well, what are we supposed to do? We can't see nothing in the car. And then it just continually escalates.
White shirt's got a warrant.
Which one? The old timer?
Just let you know.
No, come on, man. This is out of champagne.
Looks like you have a burglary.
Come on, man.
I get my
You want your ticket or are we good?
I don't give a it's a ticket. I'm gonna rip it up, to be honest with you.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty.
Janelle!
Because we're doing like this.
You pulled me over.
The keys, he got the keys.
We're doing bull, man.
For a traffic stop, you could just let me go.
I could have, but you're
And
acting like this.
you ain't stopping no
You're acting like this.
It's kids
right.
and girls getting
You're right.
but you ain't stopping them.
No, 'cause
you
you're-
stopping the working
You're occupying us with
The suspect was charged with a misdemeanor for resisting obstructing an officer. Eventually, his court case was dismissed. On the 5th of July, 2024, the cops were dispatched to a motel after staff complained that a long-term visitor had stopped paying his bills but refused to leave.
So you don't have an active lease here, correct?
No, I want you guys to arrest me because you're gonna look really bad. You need to show how
You're not.
stupid you guys
You're
are.
not in handcuffs. If that's your opinion, cool.
Yeah, well, I think you're pretty stupid. I'm an MD, PhD. I'm a doctor. I'm a
Okay, that's fine.
pedologist.
I didn't ask for your educational background.
Like,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, they want him gone, but he's saying he's lived here for 2 years. This is a motel, correct?
And I,
Yes, a motel
Hey, wait a
doesn't
minute.
matter. He has to have a leasing agreement.
No, I
in place
don't.
Because
No, I
it's a
do
month
not.
to
That
month.
is not
It's
a
a
law.
month thing. If
It's
he pays
not.
by the month, if he pays by the week, he pays by the
Okay,
day.
throw me out. Take me to gun club. I'm okay.
So right now, you don't have a lease here. You don't live here. You pay by night, correct?
Cash money every
Okay.
week.
So Deborah's requesting that you leave the property now, and she also wants you trespass from
And
here.
I
Okay.
can't do it. I've done nothing to.
Just let's confirm it with her.
No,
before
you
we act.
confirm it with the owner.
The shirtless tough guy was visibly agitated, and understandably so. According to him, the motel had been his home for the past 2 years, and he was now being asked to leave. To get to the bottom of things, the officers then spoke to Deborah, the motel manager.
My partner talked to you, but I want to get some information. So how long has this guy been here?
He's been here a while.
He was never provided a leasing agreement, or he was? Like, what's
No.
his like status here?
When you come here, you can either pay us by the day or pay us by the week. So long as you're not causing a problem and you pay your rent on time, you don't trash the room, you can stay.
Okay, and when was the last time you guys requested payment and he didn't pay you guys?
It was due yesterday. He was out of his mind yesterday. I asked for it this morning. I said it was due yesterday. You need to pay it today.
What was the amount?
$5.95.
$5 million. Obviously, at this point, I think my partner said you wanted him trespassed also.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
The cops then delivered the bad news to the man, and let's just say he was less than impressed. Thankfully, he was pretty oiled up and his shirt was already off, so if things got physical, he was more than prepared to wrestle around in the dirt. Or at least that's what he thought.
She asked you for payment today. You did not, okay?
Okay, how did you get
So
it?
at this point, you're being asked to leave the premises, okay?
See, he does the same thing.
So at this point, the
You're
West
an-
Palm Beach police
No,
officer
hey,
is
you
asking
haven't
you to
verified
grab your
this.
belongings
You're listening
and
to her
willingly
and taking
leave
it as
the
true.
property because she does not want you here.
Well, I'm not
Okay.
leaving. Go get the
So
handcuffs.
you have to leave.
Go get the handcuffs.
Okay.
You think this is fun? You like this? You guys play a homo?
Bravo 8, are you for floor?
I'm just having a family.
For any more units?
I'm passively resisting.
No, you just caught another charge, man.
You got the body cam done?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
My body camera asked you to leave.
And then you see you aggressively throw me on the ground after I had shown no signs of being aggressive.
When we're trying to place you under arrest and you pull away like that,
I didn't pull away.
that's called resisting.
I did not pull away.
When will these suspects realize that resistance is futile? The officers stood the man up and escorted him to the cruiser. He was very upset and claimed that he wasn't resisting. He said the officers had no right to put their hands on him, let alone take him to the ground.
You made your decision. This is the outcome.
No, you're trying to represent dominance. You're like a big dog. You want to represent, you'd like to pee on me if you could. That just doesn't work. I'm too smart for that.
You have a specific pair of shoes or sandals or something? Okay.
No, I'm trying to get your shoes and shirt on. I want your sweaty stuff on. I think my crowd's taking it.
You guys have attacked me. I would recess.
Okay.
I never made an aggressive move other than challenging your intelligence. And that's probably the biggest offense that I ever made. When you look through my wallet, you find any money? There was $500 in there. And it's gone when I come back. It must have been you.
Everything's all on body camera.
Good. Okay, good. So it shows you breaking my civil rights. I'm
Good.
searched without a warrant.
Good. They didn't search anything. You got your clothes.
You walked into my apartment without my approval. You removed me from the scene so you
It's not your apartment anymore.
I would paid for it.
You've been kicked
I got
out. You didn't
$50 in
provide payment.
deposit.
Get in the car.
The man said he was experiencing heart palpitations and asked the officers to call paramedics. He was sure he'd receive his own recognizance, or OR, which meant releasing him from custody without paying a monetary bail amount. But unfortunately for him, the officer had some bad news.
You're not going to get OR. The county got rid of that. You're going to stay there all day. You'll see a judge first thing tomorrow morning.
That's my timeout. That's your guys' way of saying we're gonna make you smell of this thing that we have to live in.
They make you do anything. You made the choice you made. So don't stop trying to blame everybody. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. We didn't do anything.
Okay, House.
We asked you politely.
Fill out the report correctly, House. Maybe you get a.
I sure am.
Okay, House.
I sure am.
Get you guys all stoked up on steroids and pumped up and all testosterone hostile. You go out and you have to use that testosterone up. You gotta find somebody to wrestle. So you pick on a 67-year-old man. That's brave. I want to see that right up on CNN and Fox News. The bravery of these men being able to wrestle down to the ground a 67-year-old man, potentially overweight. Definitely doesn't show any signs of working out.
After a ride to jail that was full of his ranting, the suspect was charged with trespassing and resisting an officer. On December 31st, 2023 in Ohio, police were dispatched to a Holiday Inn hotel after the manager called asking for help with an unruly suspect.
Hi. Well, he ran off. It's that gentleman's keys that are sitting right there.
Where?
Right here. That stool beside the restaurant doors in between the little... Here.
Oh, right there? Yeah.
He was standing right there, and he was sitting over there. He just kept walking around the building.
Do you know where he went?
Oh, that's a knife. That's a knife.
It's not legal to have knives.
He didn't come in here.
Okay. I don't fucking know. Already out. What does he look like? He's a tall white guy with black beard.
Despite a vague description, the officer was able to catch up with the suspect in the hall. And right off the bat, he was immediately confrontational. He didn't seem to like the officer's line of questioning, but made a point of showing it.
Hey man, what's going on? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What's going on?
I don't know. A whole lot of feelings are that. Me and you, that's what's going on right now.
You stay here?
Huh?
You stay here?
I have a hotel, yes.
Where at?
That's what you're asking.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
That's not what you asked me.
I said, are you staying here?
Don't change the question.
What's your name?
None of your business, bro.
Wow. Okay.
Check the register.
All right. Yeah. So the hotel wants you to leave.
Okay, I will. But I'm going to get my money back before I go.
Well, apparently...
You all owe me money, so let me get my...
Okay, so...
Mine. Let me get mine. Shut up. Don't be tough, because I'll make your mom sorry. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to make your mom sorry. Don't come at me. Let's be cool. Let's just... I didn't do nothing to you. I ain't hurt nobody.
Well, that escalated quickly. The suspect here went from zero to mumbling drunken threats in an instant. Although the officer approached the man with a disarming tone, the suspect here wasn't having any of it. He didn't want to leave the property, and it was clear he was up for a fight.
You guys want him trespassed?
Call your mom.
Do you want him trespassed from the hotel?
Yeah, he needs to leave.
Okay.
I can't have...
Call your mom. Please, just shut the all your experience.
So.
Because you're nothing, let me talk to them.
I don't want him intrude.
Yeah, I'm not
any
hurting
other guest
nobody.
experience here.
Okay. What's your name?
None of you talk to her. That's who you're talking to.
Do you have an ID on you?
Call your mom, and I'll give it to her. Your daddy. Your whatever.
On you, sir?
No. Call your period. My uncle is a chief top dog, so I know how this goes. Yeah, he's a chief. Yeah.
I really don't care.
Okay.
Honestly.
Well, call him. Call him.
What's your name?
None of your business. Call your superior.
Name?
My name is
What?
Call your daddy.
Looks like our officer had a comedian on his hands, albeit a very drunk and cringy one. The suspect claimed he was an expert in law while threatening a law enforcement officer and refusing to leave private property after being ordered to do so. The officer then turned his attention to identifying this clown to find out who he was dealing with.
I need your ID.
Let me call my lawyer first and see if he needs your ID.
You need to ID yourself, so what's your name?
No, I don't have to do shit. I don't have to do shit. You have to ID me. Right there's my phone, all my is right there. Go ahead, it's open. All you gotta do is hit the button. Look, you see my hands up? Oh, this is on camera.
26.
You wanna be tough? Be tough. I'm tough.
Confirming code 6.
And do shit wrong with you. I
Code
ain't
6,
hurt
he's
nothing.
highly uncooperative and intoxicated.
Okay. You see where my hands are, right? You just tell them I have not been disobedient.
What's
my
your name?
hands are up. My name is bitch.
What?
Bitch mom. Bitch your mom. Call your mom if you want to talk. And my name is Benjamin Joseph Cadu. Let's go.
Benjamin Cadu?
Let's go. This is all being recorded. I got a good lawyer.
Well, that's
Come
fine.
on, come on.
It is being recorded, you're right.
I know, come on. See
So
me?
Benjamin Cadu?
Joseph. Benjamin Joseph. Say it right. Cadu.
Cadu, or whatever his name was so drunk that he actually thought he was making the officer look like a fool. He kept bragging that he had an amazing lawyer who could help him beat any charge. While that might be true now, if things escalated, it probably wouldn't be the case. And just in case things did escalate, another officer arrived to provide backup.
Spell your last name for me.
No, what is
What's your name?
Hold on.
What's your name?
I'm just trying to check. No, look, my hands are up. Hilliard, your mom. That's my mom's name. Your mom. Like, I grabbed her like your daddy. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. This dude is being
Alright.
And if you want to be we can get it.
No,
I don't give a
Listen.
This is all on camera.
I know.
And I've been paying for months for this to happen. So you can grab me and do what you want. I'm not being disrespectful. I sat here. I've been very, 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 very into you. Like, I've given you your respect. You've given me none. You want respect from me? Do you want it from me? Sir, you don't have nothing to say now. Now you're shut because you don't have nothing to say because you disrespected me up until this point. And listen. Not because of you, not because of him, but like respect is respect. I would never just. I didn't just.
Okay, here's what's going on, man.
No, let's go outside. No, let's go outside. No, show me what's going on. No, don't touch me.
The irony here was just astounding. The suspect claimed that he didn't disrespect the officer, but feel free to rewind the clip. If that wasn't disrespectful, then what is? With the suspect flanked by two officers now, he eventually agreed to step outside and continue the conversation.
I gotta pay for the hotel room and leave. Let me hear that real quick.
He's got a blade on the knife. All right.
Let me hear about it. Like, no, I don't.
You don't have a room here, though.
No, I do have a room here. Yes.
You don't have a
You. Yeah, you want to go to my room?
Okay.
You dumb.
Well, regardless, they're telling you to leave. And listen, if they want you to leave without paying.
I want my money back. Can we get my money back? Because I haven't been here that long. I need my money.
Okay, listen, Ben.
Listen, I'm gonna call my lawyer. I have money. Listen, my people have bread, you dumb. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not trying to fight nobody. All I'm trying to do is get mine.
That's what I'm going to go.
Can I get mine?
No.
I can't get it. I can't get it from you.
Benjamin.
But you said I can get it.
I'm going to go try to find out what the hell's going on.
Okay. Look, hurry up, please.
What's your room number?
You have all my shit in your hand.
I already spoke to Amy.
Yeah.
He's not even a guest here.
All right.
Now things were starting to get confusing. The suspect claimed that he already paid for a room and he wanted his money back before he would leave. But according to staff, he wasn't a guest at all. And remember, to evade arrest, all he had to do earlier was just walk away. But unfortunately, this mullet head had different ideas.
Hold on. This is my phone right here.
Yes, sir.
If I don't have a reservation here, you will back. Will you not? If I did not pay for you to stand here and act like you're tough, because that mustache makes you look like a I will hit you one time and
Okay.
You're laughing. No. You see this? You did. You guys did this. See my work? You see it? Oh, no. I pay a lot of money for this. Dumb shit. So go on then. You can throw my lawyer. I'm not coming in. Don't touch me. You touch me.
Back up. Turn around. Put your hand behind your back. I get taser, you I got the arm. Got one arm? Okay.
It's on camera, it's all good. I got good lawyers.
Got it?
I got good lawyers. I have really good lawyers.
After a massive struggle, the officers got the suspect on his feet and into the back of a cruiser. And just when it seemed like the craziness was over, this tough guy claimed he was injured and cried for an ambulance.
Pardon me. That my injured. Yes. You guys made a mistake. My name is today. I was call the cops. Call. It's her. I need help. Help.
Run my mouth, please run my mouth before you touch me. Please.
Is she here?
Before you touch me.
Where's she? What?
You're gonna hurt me. I don't want that. No, it's all recorded.
Come on back.
She's on record.
Yeah, where's she? Is she here?
No, she needs it. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. If you ask me to get out, I'll go.
Thanks, Mom. You're my mom now.
Happy New Year.
Oh, I knew.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did. Hold up. Yep. Yeah. They can't hold me. You guys want to bring this down?
Ready? Mom,
yep.
I'm shoving your mom.
Yeah.
All he had to do was apologize and leave, and he could have just walked down the street to the nearest bar. And sure, he would have been immediately kicked out, but at least he'd be free to go home. Instead, he was surrounded by a gang of officers, handcuffed to a hospital bed with a spit mask over his face.
You're getting sued, you stupid.
Hang on, I can't.
You're getting sued.
Shut up.
I didn't fight
you say?
nothing, you stupid.
Rider.
Look at him.
Yeah. Just in case we have to. Yeah, I'm coming. Is that okay?
Yeah. Please help. Help!
Just unlock him. I didn't do nothing, dude. I am not hurt nobody. I didn't hurt you.
You with like a rough.
I'll go away.
Hey, we gotta put me in like this, man.
Can you help me, please, sir? Like, my arms are hurting. My life isn't that good right now. I just need to get out of here. Can you help me? I didn't do nothing to deserve this. I didn't hurt nobody. Oh my God! Help! Help! You ready? Help! Help! You should have done that! Did you? Help! Mom! Help!
Hey, sit up.
From insulting the officer's mother to begging for his own mother to come to the rescue, this tough guy was definitely getting some instant karma. They charged the man with resisting arrest, obstructing official business, retaliation, intimidation, and criminal trespassing. He was given a bond of $6,500, which he later posted. On March 23, 2024 in Illinois, police were dispatched to a hotel in regards to a disturbance. When they got there, they found themselves face to face with a confrontational and belligerent suspect who was refusing to leave the premises.
Crazy. I'm not waiting on no police. Cause you're weird. You're weird. Dude, I'm trying to go upstairs and get my. I'm not physically harming nobody. I'm not physically. Don't touch me. What the f wrong? Don't touch me. I didn't touch you, did I? Did I touch you? Did I? No. Did I touch you? He won't comply. Did I touch you?
He says he needs his things, but he won't comply.
Did I touch you? Did I touch you? You think I'm stupid?
All right, sir, we're good.
I took 2 years in law, bro. You're not stupid.
Oh, you can't go there.
Don't touch me, bro.
You're in the employee area.
Bro.
You're in the employee area.
What happened?
Take 2 steps out of here.
Be honest, gang. Don't
take
be
2 steps
stupid,
out of here.
bro.
Trying to help you, man.
How you trying to help me?
Trying to talk it out, Lori.
How you trying to help me, bro?
We can talk.
How you trying to help me?
Take 2 steps back.
How are you trying to help? Bro, why are you rushing me? You stupid.
The suspect was making everyone uncomfortable. When the suspect walked behind the desk, you could see the clerk raise his hands. I'm surprised the officer didn't place him in cuffs that instant, because the way things were looking, the man was not calming down. Free to walk around, the suspect continued berating the officers and the clerk.
Like I said, how are you trying to help me, gang? Explain to me how you trying to help me, bro.
Yes.
Oh, don't want to have nothing to say because they on camera, right?
You got idea?
Are you on camera, right? Don't got nothing to say. Don't touch me, bro. I didn't do nothing wrong. Y'all didn't commit no crime, and y'all didn't have nothing to say to me. What's the issue?
They just want you to leave.
What's the issue?
They just want you to leave.
They want me to leave? Well, say that. Tell him to stop touching me.
Okay.
Tell him to stop touching me.
Get out of my face.
You see him?
Get out of my face.
You see him?
Get out of my face.
You see, right?
Just
He's
leave.
touching me.
Just leave.
Let's go.
I'll bust the out of you, bro. You're weird. I already got you on camera, bro.
Okay, let's go.
Ain't no let's go.
They want
Y'all can't remove me because I have my rights, bro.
Yes, they can if they want you to leave.
Show me my rights, bro.
Because you're
Show
going
me,
to
show
they
me,
just want you
show
to
me.
leave.
Don't just grab me like you irritated ass.
Well, don't come up on anybody.
I don't have to come up on nobody. He know his rights and he know he's stupid.
Okay.
Show me.
Okay. I don't
Show me. Show me. Show me.
If you're acting like this, it's time for the business end of a taser. It's still uncertain why they let this guy continue to walk around, being completely unrestrained and making physical threats. It didn't look like he'd have that privilege for much longer.
I'm not a criminal, stupid.
I'm talking to him.
I've never been nothing. I don't have no tickets. I don't have no nothing. And the fact that you little, don't touch me. I have to touch you, bro. Don't touch me.
Let's
Stop. Help! Help!
Stop resisting.
Bro,
Put your hands on
I'm
your
not
back.
resisting. I'm not resisting, bro. You're mad because you're a and you're weak.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting, bro. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Ah! I'm not resisting.
5, 3, step it up.
I'm not resisting.
That was probably one of the weakest attempts to claim non-resistance we've ever seen. He pushed the officers, made a run for it, was pushed over, and then proceeded to struggle with multiple officers on the ground. Talk about self-sabotaging behavior. And remember, all the officers wanted him to do was leave.
Lost in time, bro. This y'all weird coming to save y'all.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Watch where he kicks.
Bro, y'all weird as hell.
Send the fire department.
We told you to
Yeah,
leave.
send the fire. Don't move me nowhere. Why are you trying to move me, gang? Look at you, because you don't know no better. You don't know no better. You trying to move my face because you know better. Because you know better, stupid ass black man. You know better, stupid ass black man.
Relax.
You right, relax. Relax. Because y'all don't know no better than to beat a up. Stop grabbing on my ankle like that. Stop grabbing on my ankle like that then. Put it on like you regularly do. Put it on me. I'm not no average bro. Tell her to put it on.
Let's put him on sit him down.
Put it, you heard him.
The suspect continued resisting while multiple officers tried to get him under control. It's ironic that he was calling everyone else weird when this guy was the one acting like a weirdo. In fact, he was acting so unhinged that the cops had to improvise to get him out of the hotel.
Stop standing on my feet, you weirdo. We're telling them to put it on and stop standing on my feet, weirdo.
Okay.
Are you stupid. I got lawyers, you stupid bitch.
Okay.
Come on, hurry up.
There you go, bud. There you
Hurry
go.
up.
There you go.
Hurry up. You weirdo. You know you a rookie. You don't know no better.
Relax, man.
I'm relaxed. It's a rookie who don't know no better. I'm not sitting up if y'all can't get me up. You weirdo. You weirdo. Now all of a sudden it's me relaxed. Now I'm the bad guy. Now I'm the tripping. Bro, what's up, bro?
Wait, is this
It has nothing to do with them. This is all me. Refuse them from anything. They are okay. They have nothing to do with me or my ignorant activities.
What's your name?
It don't matter. I ain't take no you stupid.
Just been drinking?
I ain't take shit. Y'all just ignorant and want to charge up a who y'all think don't know the law. Are y'all stupid?
They charged the man with felony aggravated battery on an officer and misdemeanor resisting obstructing an officer. The craziness doesn't end there, though, as our next suspect brings even more insanity. On the 21st of April, 2024 in Ohio, the cops responded to a residence after reportedly 2 teenagers were breaking into an apartment building.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. What happened?
They came in the building without permission.
Okay.
And I think they jimmied the door down in the basement because there's no, all this is recorded on
the door down in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get in the garage.
Okay.
Or to get into the basement by the garage.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the guy has been here before. He's probably associated with Nick from 118, which has a long history of issues.
Okay.
They came through the basement, came up the stairs, kind of like, hung around the door, kind of checked to see if maybe I was in here or not, and went by, and then I heard them knocking on the door. No answer. I don't think Nick is here.
Okay.
And then they just kind of casually went back downstairs, and they're sitting in the laundry room.
All right, so they're trespassing right now.
They're trespassing at this point. They have no business to be here. There's no permission. They got in without.
Okay.
So
They broke the door or something?
I don't know. I haven't been down to check the door. I've been watching them on the camera just to make sure I keep an eye on them.
Okay.
The security guard told the officers that when they caught the kids, he wanted them both charged with criminal trespassing. He identified the suspects as a black male and female and said he last saw them sitting in the laundry room. Shortly thereafter, that's where the officers found them.
Hey guys, how we doing? Good? All right, you guys want to stand up?
The reason why I'm talking to you is because you used to knife to me inside.
Yeah, so we're going to detain both of you guys right now, okay?
And the security guard is on the inside on the money. So we're gonna detain you and make sure you didn't damage anything when you did it. You see if you can warrant my trespass before if you have your arrest for trespass. One of you guys are doing it now.
I'm not playing none of it.
The way I'm showing their apartment might be.
Because for one, his phone dead. For two, his phone dead or he lost his phone. I got somebody live here in 118.
Then why aren't you knocking on his door?
I was, but I had sat here till the Rapids started back running so I could go back home.
Rapids run 24 hours a day.
No, it don't.
You just have
The
to wait a
red line,
trains.
the red
Don't
line.
interrupt me while I'm talking.
How you gonna tell me when the red line ran?
How did you guys get inside the building?
My bank card.
Bank card.
I didn't
So you
use
forced
my-
your way inside using a card to move
I
the...
didn't use no knife.
I know, you used a bank card
Yeah.
to move the lock.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's criminal trespassing because you don't live here.
All
right?
That's cool.
After admitting they didn't live there, it seemed like they understood that what they did was illegal and they accepted their fate. When asked for their IDs, the man said that they didn't have any. The suspects were escorted outside and placed in the cruisers without further incident. But when the officer began to search the man, that's when things took a turn for the worse.
Okay, you're under arrest for criminal trespassing, so you're getting searched.
I don't care about none of that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Don't pull. Pull away from me. What the f you doing? What the f are you doing, huh?
You gonna have to do it. What the f you doing? What I'm saying, bro. You gonna have to. Come on, blow that on my dick. Blow that. Blow that.
Side.
Blow
Blow that.
Get inside.
Blow that.
Get inside.
Blow that. Blow that. Slow mo. Blow that. I want to blow that.
Get inside the car.
Blow that.
Get inside the car.
Blow that.
Inside the car.
Blow that. Blow that. Slow mo. Slow mo. Blow that.
Get inside the car.
I'm not dead. Ah, kick off.
Almost just kicked me in the face, bro.
Well said.
While the cops got ready to take the man to jail, he continued screaming death threats at them from the back of the cruiser. It was anyone's guess what he thought this tough guy approach was going to do for him, but no doubt it was not going to get him released anytime sooner.
Bro, stop.
Now! Stop! Out of here! I myself in this park right now. On my mother, mercy on my head. I myself in this park. Hold on. Hold on. Let's turn this up. And I got a pole on me right now. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. My whole arm around. My goodness. I ain't
21. I'm playing pretty quick. He says he himself, and he might have something on him. I wasn't able to search him, so he started fighting me.
And I'm like, so right now.
Throughout the entire drive, the man kept on with the tough guy act, shouting at the officer and kicking at the back of the seat. The officer radioed back to the station, informing everyone that the suspect was threatening to harm himself and asking them to prepare accordingly.
He's banging his head against the window and the walls back there.
Hey, no! No! Hold up! I don't give a shit. I'm already going back. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is what I live for, to die. This is what I live for, to die. This is what I live for.
Spitting.
This is what I live for. Ready. Ready for it. Ready for it. Ready for it.
With backup on standby in the intake bay, the cops got ready to take this tough guy into a holding cell where he could cool down. Unfortunately, it was easier said than done, as this guy had no intention of stopping his disruptive behavior.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Stop.
Y'all I don't care, bro. I'm ready to die on my death. On my death. On my 10th grade. I'm ready. I don't care, bro.
Stop kicking.
Bro, get on me like this, bro. I can walk.
We need a door. Somebody, get the door.
We need a door.
Bro, come on, bro. My hands hurt, bro.
Well, who did that?
The suspect got tired and temporarily stopped screaming at the top of his lungs. Perhaps he realized that uttering death threats was not going to work in his favor. Because he continued making self-harm threats, the cops had to take everything off of him that he might use to hurt himself.
Come on, bro. I didn't tell you I'll take off my socks.
Well, you're losing everything now.
I'm a myself. You talk about? Ain't nothing gonna save me, bro.
Come on over here, Torres.
I gotta get a blanket.
If I don't get no blanket, I swear to God, I'm gonna turn this up.
You're not gonna get any.
Bro, y'all smashing my legs, bro.
We're holding you down.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all can smash my legs, bro. I don't care about my back. Y'all smash my legs. Come on, bro. Let my legs go.
No.
Bro, I'm not on no type of bro. Let my legs go.
You done spitting and slamming?
Let my legs go, bro. I ain't tripping about the spit mask, bro. Just let my legs go, bro.
Legs are good?
How long
We got this time over here. Tell you to calm down.
All right, bro. I'm gonna listen.
They charged the man with assault on an officer, endangering children, and harassment by an inmate. On the 7th of October, 2024, police responded to the scene of an accident after a motorist crashed into a school bus. But when the cops arrived on scene, the driver of the vehicle was nowhere to be found, or so it seemed.
Alright, how are you? Is anybody hurt? I have
just take the kids that nobody's hurt. Like,
Everyone get off the bus, get off the bus. We gotta get them off the bus. There's gas coming out of the back of the car.
the gas is leaking.
Come on, come on. Come on, kids. I just got here and no.
What was your message?
I don't know.
Shortly thereafter, a man arrived on scene, claiming to be the vehicle's owner, but not the driver. According to him, he was only the passenger. The person that was driving the car got into the accident and then fled the scene. If that was true, all the man had to do was tell the officers who the driver was. But he didn't want to do that.
Your car? You were involved? You were involved in an accident?
I think he was driving around, bro. I was in the passenger side.
Yeah, we good. He's gonna get contract towed until you tell who was driving it, you ain't getting it back. That's how it works. We don't have a choice, no discussion there.
Yeah, I was in the car. You know that though. This is my car. I'm asking
So at the end of the day, like the car.
You got my name, you got my ID, you got my car, you got everything you need. What more do you need?
I say give me a few minutes. That's it.
What more do you need? What more do you need? What you mean? After you won't give me my back. Hey, come on, give me my.
Now,
got everything you need. Right. You know where I'm at. You know where I be. Every day. Every day I'm outside, bro. Off and on the clock. You know where I'm at.
All right, relax.
As more officers converged on the scene, they had a discussion as to just how to handle this situation. They agreed the man was definitely the driver and proceeded to treat him as such. Needless to say, the suspect was less than impressed with their decision.
you gotta understand, your car hit a bus full of kids, and whoever you say was driving, you know driving not willing to give it up, so you're not gonna cooperate either, man. You gotta understand that. Could have been my kid in there. Could have been your kid in there.
I could have ran. I could have did anything other than stand there.
I mean, when I first got here, you wasn't here. You was walking back up the street, brother.
I was walking down the street.
That's what I'm saying.
I was right here. I could have left.
Even if it wouldn't have made a difference, because you're not saying who's driving it.
I could have left, bro. I ain't had to stand it.
I get what you're saying, but it's not making a difference. If somebody hits your kid, would you want them to leave? Let's just be real, man to man. Like, I'm a kid, dad to dad. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that shouldn't even be an option, bro.
I didn't know that man hit a car from the bus, bro.
I mean, like I said, they're not going to let insurance pay it out until you give it up. If you don't give it up, they're going to check the camera footage. They're going to figure out who's driving. There's cameras all around here.
The officers here were dead certain that this man was actually the driver. And then he had the audacity to ask the officers about insurance coverage. And just when you thought that he couldn't get any dumber, the cops learned that he had active warrants for his arrest.
What happened with his car? Did he ask you about? What is a car for?
101 is also personally surround vehicle.
Car.
You got warrants.
What I got warrants for?
Stop touching me. Turn. Don't chill. I got it. Turn. Come here. I got it. Look, We're gonna handle this warrant.
What do I got warrants for, bro?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh, bro, y'all
Brother,
not locking me up. I'm gonna figure it out.
Look, we're gonna get you out, bro.
I'm gonna figure it out. Don't grab me, bro. Why you
Stop making it difficult. Stop making it difficult.
Stop circling me. Circling me, bro.
Terms, why are we doing this?
Doing it.
Terms.
Relax, bro. Stop grabbing me, bro.
We need another unit. 1020.
Brother, I do not want to do this with you.
Oh,
Put his feet straight flat. All right, bro, you got it.
The man was so riled up that they could only get the cuffs on him after multiple officers joined in. For a guy who resisted arrest, he sure was upset. The only thing left to do here was search the man, put him in a squad car, and take him directly to jail. All of which they were about to do once this guy finished up with his tough guy act.
Stay right here, bro. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
Relax, bro. We already here.
Yo, man, don't touch me, bro. I told you don't touch me, bro. You're on the right. Chill. Don't touch me. Chill. You ain't gotta touch me. Yes, I do. Come on, bro. Get off me, bro. So you bringing this on yourself doing this. Come on, bro. I'm just telling y'all get off me. I'm telling y'all get him off me. That's it. I'm down, man. I'm down. Get off me. Don't touch me. I don't like you. Don't touch me. Okay. What's up? Get my stuff. Can I have my stuff?
I'm going to bring your stuff.
Can I have my stuff?
This
way. Wait. Come on, brother. Got something for you too.
All right. You already know where I'm at, bro. You'll see me next week, bro. Do what you gotta do.
Don't duck it. Don't duck it. Don't duck it. Don't duck it.
Put him in line with that.
Don't duck it.
Over here.
Don't duck it, bro. You bunny your head. You know me? All right, find out about me then.
Find out from looking at your jail, your arrest sheet. That's what I'm gonna find out about you.
I already patted him down. They went to school with me.
They patted him down and took all the stuff out of me. And I don't know, he said he got money on him.
Well, you're in the back of the police car now.
They arrested the man for obstructing justice and for his active warrants, which coincidentally were also related to traffic violations. Acting tough in public is never a good idea, especially if you're trying to intimidate people who happen to be law enforcement officers. If you have a brush with the law, the best thing to do is just play along, because if you're relying on intimidation to get out of trouble, you'll quickly find out what happens when these wannabe tough guys start threatening the cops.